we've been talking about the people taking over our social media, and I always see the headline, and like you, I'm like, I need to know more. So when this headline popped up, I asked my team, you gotta get this, Dad. The headline was this: father-to-be faints, gets staples in his head ahead of daughter's birth. That is the headline. Well, the man behind that, his name is Luke Epplin, went viral when he posted a series of tweets on X telling the internet how it all went down. It caught the attention of 1.2 million people, including me. Star Wars icon Luke Skywalker himself, Mark Hamill, even got in on it. So it all started when Luke's wife, Jane, was 38 weeks pregnant, admitted to the hospital after reporting high blood pressure, resulting in her getting induced early. After 24 long hours at the hospital, it was finally time. And as Luke helped her leg to push up or something happened, our boy fainted, hitting his head on a metal table, and then blood gushed out. This is crazy. I can't tell you anymore because I need to go beyond the headlines. Please welcome new parents. Luke is here. Jane is Skyping from home with baby Ava. Congratulations. I mean, first of all, what a beautiful family. So I'm so... okay, Ava is... Look at that face. Oh, my gosh. We don't want to wake her up, so we're going to come to Dad first. Luke. Okay, I just want to start at when you woke up, because I took everybody through. So you fall, there's blood everywhere. When you woke up, first of all, how long were you out?
I was out for about 2 minutes.
2 minutes, which is a long time.
Yeah.
You woke up, what was the first thing you remember seeing?
I remember seeing nurses and doctors looking down at me and saying, "Are you okay?"
They said you're okay?
Yes.
Did you recall, like, I mean, what did you say when they asked you if you were okay?
I had no idea where I was.
Yeah.
It was like 5 in the morning. Jane was in active labor, and I just went down.
You just went down. Had you fainted ever before in your life?
Never before. First time.
First time fainter. Okay, so they get you up, they check you into ER. You ended up getting 6 staples.
6 staples
in your
the back
head,
of my head.
But you had no ID, and somehow you had lost track of Jane. How did that happen?
They moved me to the emergency room of the hospital, and my only thought at this point was, oh my gosh, I'm going to miss the birth of my daughter. Oh. That was the most heartbreaking thing. And so they wrapped me up with a big sort of bandage around my head. I looked like a sort of Hollywood person that had a head injury. I'm in my pajamas.
Oh, wait, you were in your pajamas?
I'm in my pajamas, I'm wearing slippers, and I have a patient tag now on my wrist. And so I look like I'm a patient that just wandered around. Oh. And so they gave me directions to go back to
Wait.
Yes.
They bandaged you up,
yeah.
Put the ID, and then they send you to go find her?
They basically took me to the elevators, and they're like, you just need to go down here, take the elevators, go to the 6th floor. I turned left instead of right. And so I wound up in the bone marrow part of the hospital. And I am panicked at this point because I'm like, every minute that is passing is a minute I'm not seeing Jane and my daughter.
Oh, my God.
And so I see a nurse pass by, and I am in such a panic. And I'm like, my wife's in labor, I've got to find her. And she looks at me with my head bandaged, my pajamas, and my visitor tag, and she's like, sir, we need to go to security.
She's like, we need to take you. So the nurse is taking him to security because they don't know what's going on. Jane, okay, so Jane, you are aware he's missing, right? What did you think he was? What did you think was going on?
Well, I'm a physician by training, and so, when I saw him faint, knowing him, he's an athlete, he doesn't really have any medical problems, knew exactly what was happening. Even as it was happening, I think what was going through my head at that moment was that there wasn't anything I could do about it. You're watching him fall and hit his head, and you can't do anything. And that was scary, especially when he hit his head, and then there was this pool of blood on the floor. And then, afterwards, once he came to and he was okay, and it became clear he had to go to the ER to get checked out, then we were kind of, confronted with this situation that we knew that could miss her birth. And so,
Well, I love that you are
that
trained.
was really hard for both of us. Neither of us have family in the area. My family lives in Texas, his lives in Illinois. And so, being alone during Ava's birth was certainly not what we had planned. But I think the most important thing, of course, for both of us was that she was delivered safely. And that, she didn't have any distress while we were, awaiting him getting checked out. And so we were watching that closely. And then I think the other thing was just to make sure that Luke was okay.
Yeah.
And that there wasn't anything more serious going on.
You're I love how you've kept your composure, because you're a physician, right? So as a physician, you're watching the man you love fall down there, and you are in the process of delivering a baby. It is like one of those biblical moments, the baby or the dad. It's like,
Yes.
okay, wait a minute. It's like, I've loved him a long time, but she's about to be the love of our lives. So you're a physician. You kept your cool this entire time, I would imagine.
Well, I had the epidural on my side.
Okay, so when you finally were so doctors found you after you went to security, or were taken to security. You make it to the room.
Yeah, the security basically said, since I had my discharge papers, they could let me go. The quickest way to the labor place was to go outside on the street and go into another entrance. So I'm running down Manhattan in my PJs with the head wrap going like, must get back to birth of daughter, must get back.
Okay.
They finally let me back in, and whenever, at this point I had to go through 3 different rounds of security. And by the time I get to the last one, they said, okay, we know who you are.
Right.
Go ahead and make it.
And you made it in.
I made it in, and Jane was still giving birth.
Okay. Well, your story is incredible. And because this is a headline show, we have a little something for Ava.
Oh.
It says, making headlines since birth.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Tam Fam on the back. So our new member of the Tam Fam making headlines. I'll have to tell you, Jane, looking at Ava's size, those little beautiful chunky baby arms, I think we're gonna have to get a size or 2 up. So we'll be getting you a bigger one soon. Congratulations, Luke, Jane, baby.